guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this festive / Christmas kind of look, and it's very glamorous and dramatic. So I'm just starting off with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and then I'm applying this all over my eyelids, and then going in with my Australis banana powder to set this. I'm now taking this nice warm camel sort of shade from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm just applying this very lightly through my crease. Whenever I'm doing something dramatic, I like to always add a warm transition shade just to pull the look all together. I'm now going in with this sort of brick brown shade, and I'm just applying this lightly again through the crease, just warming up the look a little bit and also adding a little bit of dimension. I'm just slowly layering up the colors until I'm happy with the shade and also how blended it is. I'm now going in with this very dark brown shade from the same palette, and I'm just taking this on a pencil brush and placing it on the outer V of my eye, and then also taking this through the crease. This is sort of a long process because I like to go in with a smaller brush, then go in and blend it, back in with a smaller brush just to layer up the color again to bring back the pigment that we might have blended away, and then of course blending so it's soft though. This looks quite difficult, but I promise it's actually really easy to do, especially when you're working with dark colors. You want to start with smaller brushes and apply a very small amount of product and then slowly build it up as you go. I wanted this look to be really easy to follow, but also very dramatic, and you could wear it for any special occasion, maybe for New Year's or for Christmas, or just whenever you want to have a nice dark glittery eye. So just building up the color again, really focusing on the outer V and also through the crease, and then just going in and lightly blending it out again. Now I'm going in with this creamy eyeshadow from Australis in Pearl Jammin, and I'm just applying this with my finger on the mobile part of my lid, covering everywhere that I haven't applied any eyeshadow, and just building this up until I'm really happy with it. I'm now just going back in with my blending brush and blending between the two lines just so there's no harsh line between the glitter and our eyeshadow. Now going in with a Q-tip and some micellar water, I'm just cleaning up the edge. Now time for some liquid liner. I'm using my Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid eyeliner, and I'm just drawing a nice sharp wing. We want this to be very dramatic because it's just going to complement the look I think best. You could totally have done this look just with a nice pair of dramatic falsies, but I figured this look deserved a wing. Now I'm just applying some false lashes, so I'm using my Slay Everyday Samantha lashes. These are some of my favorite sort of go-to dramatic lashes. I think I have a code for Slay Everyday, so if I do, I'll leave it down in the description box below. I'm then going back in with my pencil brush and just touching up any eyeshadow, and then onto the skin. So I'm using my Benefit Professional Primer and just applying that where I seem to have bigger pores, so mainly in my T-zone. Now onto foundation. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Natural Beige. This is a little bit lighter than my warm beige that I normally use, but it definitely suited my fake tan for today. Just applying this as normal and using my round top kabuki from Morphe. Now onto concealer. I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal, and I'm in the shade Light Neutral. This has been my go-to concealer lately. I've absolutely been loving it. It is very high coverage and it's also super brightening. So just using this concealer to highlight the high points and sort of central parts of my face, and then blending this out with my damp Real Technique sponge. Now to set my concealer, I'm using my Bare Minerals Well Rested Concealer Powder, and I'm just applying this under my eyes and then again also on the high points of my face. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm just applying this all over my face. I like to use this powder, as I've said many times, because it adds a little bit of extra coverage and it leaves your skin looking super flawless. Now onto bronzer. I've been loving this Sweet Tea bronzer by Too Faced, so I'm just applying this all over my cheekbones and also on the perimeter of my face just to warm up my complexion and add a little bit of dimension to our face. Now onto contouring. I'm using my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm just taking a small angled brush and applying this under my cheekbones, really carving them out, dragging my contour down towards my mouth, and then I'm also taking this again on the temples just to create a bit more dimension and shape. Now for highlighting, I'm using my Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter, which, believe it or not, I haven't really used recently, and I am loving it. So just applying this all over my cheekbones and the high points of my face, really giving ourselves that glow. Because we're doing a dramatic look, it's fine to go over the top with a bit of highlighter. Now it's time to get these eyebrows sorted, so I'm using some Benefit products. I'm using Precisely My Brow to begin with. I like to just use this to shape out and sort of map out where I want my brows. So I go underneath my brow to get a nice sharp line, and then just sort of use hair-like strokes to create sort of a more hairy brow. I do have an entire video on my brow routine, so I'll leave a link to that down in the description box below and up in the right hand corner. Now to set our brow hairs in place, I'm just using my Gimme Brow by Benefit. Now onto the lower lash line, I'm picking up that first camel shade from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm just blending this out quite a bit under my lower lash line. Now going back in with that dark, warm chocolate brown shade and the pencil brush, I'm just applying this very, very closely to my lower lash line, just focusing it on the outer portion of my eye. Now I'm just taking this matte sort of bone shade and applying this to my brow bone. We have a lot of sort of shimmer and glitter, so I just wanted a matte highlight. Now for mascara, I'm taking my trusty L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and I'm just coating my top and bottom lashes. Now onto lips. So the first option for this look is just your plain old, very, very sophisticated sort of nude, easy lip. So I'm starting off with my MAC Soar Lip Liner and just outlining my lips. Then I decided on I'm Nude from Jeffree Star. I just think this lip shade with the lip liner works really, really well. It is a very safe option, but I think you can't go wrong with a nude lip. Now onto lip option number 2, I went with a red lip because it just wouldn't be a Christmas festive look if I didn't use a red lip. So this is just from the Sephora collection. I'm not entirely sure of the name, but I'll make sure to list it down below. I think that this is the perfect red shade and it definitely adds a little bit of something to the look. So that is the end of the video today, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the 2 different lip combinations that I included. Make sure to let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite. I think I had to do a nude just in case you wanted to play it safe, and I definitely had to include a red for this festive season. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel or haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!